listener. And here is your host, the Wolfman, Mike.
Let's hear some rock and roll, baby, yeah!
Hey, brother.
All right.
Hello?
Whoa, I got some echo. Hey, we're better now. Oh, man. Oh, what did I do wrong? Merry Christmas to everybody. You know what? We're live now, Kurt.
Oh, my goodness.
I just woke up.
Did you?
Yeah, and now we're on.
I just got off work a little while ago.
Oh, damn. That's all right. We're gonna maybe later on. You don't have to. You got a few minutes. I'm gonna play a pre-recorded actually section here with Adam Watt, and he's gonna give a lesson on psionics.
Cool.
But later on, you and I'll get together and do something. Have a little surprise for everybody at the end, if you're in for it.
Sure I am.
All right. This is Kurt Green, everyone, and this is the Wolfman. You're on Monster Castle Paranormal. And here's our first section. And this is Psionic Christmas with Adam Shadow. Yeah. It should work. Oh, I see what I did. Here we go. There we go.
Group.
Okay, here we go.
How you doing, everyone? I'm here with Adam Shadow, and we're going to talk psychic powers. He is a member of the Psion group?
Community.
All right. And I think, Adam, you're going to give the audience a lesson in how to develop their own psionic abilities.
That I am, yeah.
All right. And what would be the first basic skill that you could offer? Or what would be the first lesson? Let's begin.
All right. Well, the very first thing that a beginner should do is they need to learn to sense their own energies. And so I guess here's the first lesson.
Right on.
So what you do is you hold out your hand, palm up. You look at it, and now with your other hand, it can either be your left or your right. You draw circles or circles around your palm with your pointer finger, and now you close your eyes while continuing to do that, and then all you need to do is focus on what sensations you're feeling.
Wow.
When you do this,
I'm trying it, and I can feel something. I feel warmth in my palm.
Awesome. Then,
but you know what? It reminds...
Then you are sensing your own energies. That's wonderful.
Wow, that's cool. It reminds me of the movie Doctor Strange. How when they were doing their magic, they had to use a circular motion with their hands.
Yeah, I saw that movie too. There's a surprising amount of uh, parallelity with what they use their energies for in that movie versus real life use.
I can't believe the similarities, and also I don't remember that from the comic books in Doctor Strange. I think they kind of just added that into the movie, so somebody knows something.
Oh yeah, definitely. They did a lot of research.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to continue. I'm just gonna keep doing it. I got my eyes closed, and okay.
And if you can continue doing that, and you'll eventually be able to get a a very strong feeling of your own energies around your hand, and you just keep doing that. It's in the beginning. It's best to do it about for anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes on a daily basis for about a week about a week, and it can be done basically anywhere you want. It doesn't really matter the place or the time.
What am I trying to visualize when I'm doing this, and what energies are at work here?
What you're visualizing is if you look on the one of the photos I sent to you over on Skype, well, any of them, you basically visualize energy. It can be blue energy or red or green. Really, it's basically the best energy to use. The best color for the energy to use is the. It really depends on the person. It really depends on one's own energy system. Mine, for example, has a gold and white combination of that, and so what I would do is I would visualize a glob of gold and white energy swirling around in my palm as my pointer finger goes around it and twirling in circles. But other people can use blue energy as a blue colored energy, as that is a little more common.
That's
you
wild.
can also
Man. Far out.
really
So,
just a thing of trial and error. Really, just use the color of energy that works best for you. Experiment.
So what eventually will happen? Will it actually manifest itself, this energy, that other people can see it forming in my palm, or what's going to happen?
Well, at first, when you're a beginner to a novice, the energy, although you can definitely feel it, it's not in the visual spectrum yet. Yeah, people, it can be detected in the infrared, as well as a few other areas in the electromagnetic spectrum. And though eventually, when you get advanced enough in energy manipulation, you can do what's called flaring. And basically what that is that you're condensing the energy to such a degree that the energy actually emits photons. and of course you can see these photons, and so when you're building your construct, which is an energy that or an object that's made out of your energies. If you program it to look, for example, red, and when you're flaring it, it will literally be a red energy ball right in your hand. Yeah, if you're
Wow.
doing an energy ball and a psi ball, that is.
That is incredible. That'd be some party trick, eh, guys?
Oh yeah.
Wow. And gals, anyone listening, that would be some party trick for Christmas, eh?
Oh yeah.
Look, I'm going to put the balls on the tree.
Yeah, exactly.
Except when you leave the room, they disappear.
Well, no, not necessarily actually.
No, you can make them stay there?
Oh yes.
Oh my
It
God.
it really depends on well, if you can flare it, if you can yeah, if you can flare the energy balls, you'd definitely be advanced enough to be able to do what's called shelling. And basically, what this is that you're hardening the outer uh, the outer edge of the psi ball. It is so that it stays its shape, and with all constructs, not just psi balls.
When you said that, I have a past life memory that just popped in my head as you
Very
said
cool.
shelling and shaping the ball. I just had it. I can almost taste it.
Awesome.
I think everyone's been able to do this before.
Oh yes, it's something that's been able. It's something that's quite literally in our genes.
And where did you first learn of this?
Well, actually, it came from experience. When I was about 4 years old, I it was during the summertime, and I was uh, playing around in the backyard, and there was this queen ant, and so this this thought just occurred to me all of a sudden, and this thought was exactly, you have unlocked your new power, and this thought just came from out of nowhere, and later on I figured out that it actually came from uh, my my soul, actually, reminding me of my abilities, and and uh, and so what I did was I focused on this ant, and I could actually feel its life energy. I could feel it moving around. I could feel it,
Could you
and
sense you could sense its
and
intelligence?
it was very there was a very distinct animal intelligence. It was actually a lot like robotics. Actually, it was nothing like a human consciousness.
That's what
It
I
was
would
like,
have guessed. So, wow, that's
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
believable to me. I don't know about some of the skeptic people in the audience, but it sounds pretty damn believable to me.
yeah, yeah, and then after I sensed its energy, I then had another thought that came to me. What would it feel like if I were to squash it, so of course I squash it, but I to but
Oh
yeah,
man! Wait a
yeah,
minute. Here, I'll put
and
a sound effect for that.
yeah, yeah, and to my surprise, its energy remained, its life energy remained for roughly 15 to 20 seconds afterwards. It was still alive, but I felt its energy slowing down, and to the point where its energy actually left, and that's of course when the soul that resides in its ant shell uh, comes out, as well as its own, as the ant's remaining amounts of its own energies, and and then after that experience, I began training myself on a daily basis on my perception skills, my ability to psychically sense the environment, people, animals, anything that I could get my metaphysical hands on.
So,
And
how long did it take you to develop your full abilities after that point?
um, well, it took about, I'd say about anywhere from 7 to 10 years to really get a handle on my abilities.
And do you consider yourself what level would you consider yourself at now?
On most abilities, I would say I'm at either yeah, I'd be either advanced to master, and in the psionics spectrum of abilities, I guess. Yeah.
So that means you could come over and decorate my Christmas tree with psionic um, balls?
Yeah. I could probably do that. Yeah.
Oh, cool, man. Okay. Well, it's a long train trip, but get yourself ready to get over here, man. Uh,
Yeah.
Come on over. I'll feed you the turkey dinner. You got to put the psionic balls on the tree.
And the really cool thing with energy manipulation and the psi balls is that a psi ball isn't actually static. It's dynamic, which means that it doesn't necessarily have to stay in one place. It can actually move itself through space and time, actually, and so I could actually make a psi ball and have it and program it to actually move towards your energy system and thus towards you.
Oh my God. So that could be some of the things that I've seen, other people have seen. It could be just these balls that people have created and they're still floating around, like out
Yep,
in the
that's
woods or
exactly what it is
somewhere.
too.
Wow.
Yeah, the people around the world which by the way number in the millions, that is for scions. Um, we tend to be a bit wasteful with our psi balls and other constructs at
Um,
times.
and possibly have a sense of humor about it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Though at the same time, there are a number of us of scions that have less than good intentions with their constructs, unfortunately.
Ah,
And I actually know this from per, personal experience as I had a eyeball actually drain me of some of my energy.
Wow. How did that feel?
It made me feel really really tired. I had I had a headache. I had some unusual sweating going on, and it's actually a really unique type of dizziness that happens. It's I think you know about the how you can feel really have a really dizzy kind of feeling at the
Lethargic.
back of your head, or where your ear is.
Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
lethargic?
Um, not too much, not too lethargic, but well, actually, really depends on how much energy is being sucked out of you, as as if you expel too much energy, or if energy is drained from you, you can actually you can actually be blackout, which has happened one time when I was one time early on when I was practicing my telekinesis. I expelled too much energy and I blacked out.
Oh my God. Is there certain locations where that add to your energy or that everything
Um,
works better?
not really. No. The when it comes down to energy, um, uh, well, the psychics they call it channeling. But we scions have a different terminology and a slightly different meaning. We gather energy from things such as the sun itself, or the moon, or other people, or the our own planet. Elementals such as water, fire, a few other ones, and basically meaning that we can actually take energy from the environment, from space, and use it to augment and or use its energy for our own uses, such as eyeballs.
So you just said that basically you can use elemental energies.
That's right. Yeah.
So that is very druidic, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that what the ancient druids did? They manipulated elemental energies.
Yeah, yeah, it's some of the stuff the druids' ideas as well as some of the yes, some of the ideas from psychics, as well as a little bit from Wiccan, have kind of mixed themselves into psionics as it is now.
Oh wow, that's incredible. Did you have a mentor that helped you with your sort of initiation? I guess you would call it into this.
Um, Not exactly, no. When I was drawn to the internet, to uh, to further my psionic training, that's actually when I first found out about psionics and scions, and the very first and what was the best Scion community website was www.scipog.com. Scipog was an acronym that meant psychic students in pursuit of guidance, and that site allowed me to learn quite a lot actually. There wasn't a direct mentor. It was various articles as well as other scions.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and later on, I moved to a couple other websites. And actually, it's kind of funny. A lot of the scions from SciPog actually relocated with me to another psionics website that was called Psionics Online, and that had a huge amount of information and experience and a lot of members, and now a lot of those members, as well as a lot of the information is now on www.psionnation.com. I think that's what it's called. Or is it community.unity. Yeah, you can Google Psion and it'll the website will pop up. And anyway, yeah.
Yeah, didn't you have a friend that I thought you said you went to school with a friend that introduced you to this?
Oh yeah, that's right too. Yeah. When I was in when I was still in school, I had a friend. I think his name was Mitch. He came up to me one day and asked me if I wanted to see him perform telekinesis, and so I did end up seeing him doing telekinesis, and which ended up getting me back into the game with telekinesis.
And he did something with some sort of a pinwheel device. I believe you posted a picture of it here. I'm gonna post that on hashtag 47talk, and some of these other pictures here I'm gonna post too. We're gonna have a break shortly here, and then we'll get back into your first lesson, and I hope everyone has been trying this, and maybe in the chat room you could let us know what's going on with your experiment, your first experiment. If anyone missed that, we'll recap it after the break. All right, thank you, Adam. We're going to be back shortly after this break.
Alrighty.
Thanks, everybody.
Alrighty.
Oh, we're gonna do Christmas songs, Adam, and anyone in the chat room that wants to request a certain Christmas song, go ahead.
Ignore that man. All right,
I'll be right back, everyone. It's Monster Castle Paranormal.
I don't know. Kurt, are you there with me right now? We're at our first break. I'm not sure if you're there.
Wow.
Okay. Kurt is here, and yes, he is going to, I believe, read us "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," which is actually has a different an account of. It actually has a different name to it.
And Wolfman.
Let's see what this is.
Are you there?
As soon as shit comes around, you get a fucking slap.
Anybody?
If he's not fucking Menace Reindeer, all the children know your lies. You're in disguise. You eat mince pies, you're bearded twat. You're covered in flies. Blah, blah, Santa.
Okay, so what are we doing tonight, George?
Well, we're here in the.
Oh my lord, it was making a lot of noise.
Room service, Mr. George.
In Chatham to see this slightly un-PC act.
This is definitely not what I wanted to play. Sorry about that. We'll find it. That was supposed to be Fuck Off Santa, but we didn't want to tell Santa to fuck off. Anyway. Are you? Oh, Kurt, you're there.
Yes, I am.
Right on. Do you want to do this now or later? I'd rather
Just get it. I'd rather do it right now, get it over with while I have my nerve up.
Okay, sir. You're welcome to do it right now then.
All right, here we go. And good evening to you all. And so I've never done this before, but you all requested me to do "Twas the Night Before Christmas." My dog barking in the background. Sorry about that.
But that's
we'll
good.
Get through this.
That adds to the comfort feeling.
Let me tell you its history first. One of the oldest and most popular Christmas poems ever, commonly referred to as "Twas the Night Before Christmas," was written in the early 19th century. Though its author is disputed, with the poem being attributed to both Clement Clark Moore and Henry Livingston Jr. over the years, it was definitely first published on December 23rd, 1823. Well, I didn't know that. In the Troy Sentinel newspaper in upstate New York. Now, Otis, get away and quit barking. Go back to bed. Go. Sorry.
What an awesome name for a dog.
No.
Everybody should have a dog named Otis.
Otis, one of my pit bull dogs, cool dog. But Jamie got home, my sister from Maryland, and Troy, their twin dogs, is her dog. So she let him in, and not Otis. So Otis is jealous and barking up a storm. Anyway, let's continue here.
Poor guy.
December 23rd, 1823, in the Troy, of all things, Troy is my sister's dog, Sentinel newspaper, just a coincidence there, in upstate New York. It is also referred to as a visit from St. Nicholas, or the night before Christmas. And below, I'll read this. This was, I'm getting my source.
But it was called something else. It was called An Account of Something originally.
Well, it shows that they were referred to as a visit from St. Nicholas or the night before Christmas, which we all sort of know it as. But Huffington Post, this was a 2011.com article, so all of that information came from Huffington. Great folks. Here we go. Lord help me. Now, 'twas the night before Christmas, and when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up a sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When, what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid? One moment, please.
Oh, okay. I thought we lost you.
Here we go. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher and Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, on Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blixen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. as dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof, ha ha, as I drew in my head and was turning around. Down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed as in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys was flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose was like a cherry. All right, and his droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and his beard of his chin was as white as snow. Bow was drawn up like a bow, and his beard of his chin was as white as snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and he laying his finger aside on his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. Almost done, yeah? He sprung to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, he drove out of sight. Happy Christmas to all, and to all good night. December 24th, 2016. Love you all. Merry Christmas. That's all.
That was awesome, Kurt. Thank you so much, man. That was beautiful. Hang on a second. We definitely got to give you a cheer for this. Oh, yeah. Kurt Green, everybody. Kurt Green. So when he turned with the jerk, I wonder who the jerk was. He had someone with him, I guess.
Nah. He jerked his head.
I'm joking. Come on.
I know you were.
He turned with a jerk. I said, who was with him? Like, he was... Man, I probably was with him. It was probably me. I'm the jerk.
I'm a jerk.
I'm a jerk. I'm a jerk.
I'm a jerk. You're a jerk. Wouldn't you like that? That was the old Dr. Pepper commercial.
Oh, I was trying to find the original, the actual original of that. It is 1823.
Yes. Let me give you the exact date again.
Earlier Dutch version. Dunder and Bliksem.
December 23rd, 1823 was published in the Troy, Troy, Sentinel, Sentinel. Look up Troy Sentinel. Google Troy Sentinel, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. It'll tell you all about it.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
The first reference to Santa's sleigh being pulled by a reindeer appears in Old Santa Claus with Much Delight, an illustrated children's poem published in 1821.
Ah.
This is older than that one. So there was something else that actually has just one reindeer in a sleigh.
Interesting. Is it a poem?
Yeah. I'm not. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find it. Publication. Oh, I can't seem to find the actual poem. That sucks. A children's friend. Wait a minute. Children's friend. A New Year's present to little ones from 5 to 12. There's another publication in 1820. Oh, okay. The poem with 8 colored lithographic illustrations. Okay, I'm still looking for it, but I'm not finding that poem. Oh, that sucks. Well, I'm going to keep looking for it. Oh, I think I better do a... I promised everyone something. Oh, my God. This is terrible. I'll do it later. I'm going to do some karaoke Elvis Christmas songs.
I just heard Elvis on the way home from work, a Blue Christmas.
Well, that's what I was going to sing.
Blue, got a blue.
You want me to sing it?
Hey, do what you got to do on your show. It's your show. Go ahead, whatever you want to do. But yeah. Did you see that way before you do? Did you ever see, like last year, that young kid? It was on Facebook. But I mean, he sounded spitting image of Elvis. He was like 19, and they caught him on recording, and he was in a studio, and he sounded He sounded better than Elvis sounded like himself.
Wow,
it was something people can imitate like that. Wow, it was true. You probably Google that; it'll show you. But he was something. But go ahead, sing that song. I love it.
My voice is a little rough tonight, but because we had a jam session earlier today and I was screaming. But sometimes that makes it sound better.
Yeah, you get all that raspiness out, and it's sort of like a workout on your on your larynx and all that when you scream. Good workout, kind of like pumping muscles doing that.
Yeah, and I should have gotten really drunk for this. I would have a lot more nerve. But here we go. And we'll be back in a little while. Unless you have anything else to add right now, Kurt, I'll go ahead.
I don't.
Okay, I'm going to see if this works, and then I'll put a little bit of this echo on my voice like that. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm the king. Baby, oh, now Elvis is in the building. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Let's see if this works.
Thank you very much.
It is not working. It is working.
There you go.
A Christmas without you, I'll be so blue, just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same then ladies and gentlemen. All right, Elvis has left the building now. Goodbye, Elvis. Oh, he's gone. Damn.
Haha. That was cool.
Did it sound like Elvis was here?
It did.
I think he was here. I want him to come back. Come back, Elvis. Hey. Man, that was fun. All right. And the people in the chat room, Kurt, they're asking if you take requests. They want you to read some passages out of the Bible.
Moog Boy wants me to read the true Christmas scripture about my Lord.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Instead of Santa Claus and all that. We have all that fun, but there's a truer. I'll do it. I have it up right now. You want me to do it?
Go ahead. You're welcome to.
Luke chapter 2. Now, here I may just bawl like a baby, but I'll stop myself. Come on, ball up, Kurt. Luke chapter 2, 1 through 14, King James Version for Moog Boy and the rest of you. Lord Jesus Christ, my King, personal Savior, sure is, not afraid to say. All right, here we go. No snorting. Notice. All right. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. Wow. And this taxing was first made when all these names. Cernilius was governor of Syria. I have to plus this and get it bigger. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. And in parentheses, and this taxing was first made when Cernilius was governor of Syria. And all went to be taxed, every one into his city, his own city. And Joseph also went up from Galilee out of the city of Nazareth into Judea unto the city of David, which was called Bethlehem, in parentheses, because he was of the house and lineage of David, to be taxed with Mary, his espoused wife, being great with child. And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round them, about them, and they were sore afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David our Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you. Ye shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was the angel, a multitude of heavenly hosts, praising God and saying, and suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of heavenly hosts, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men. Christmas Eve, December 24, 2016. That's the couple thousand year old scripture right there about my King. Okay. Awesome.
Darren says that was the voice of God from the voice of God on earth.
Nah, I ain't nothing like that. I love my Lord. I know all about Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Some people call him Allah. You know that if you were to get, we have like 300 Christian religion or demonizations, I should say, 300 all different, and then Muslims have all different too. But if you were to know their true belief, they know that Jesus died and rose from the dead, and they know that he was born of a virgin man with all the different belief systems. And some people shake on the ground up on stage and talk, and some people read the Bible, all kind of in between. Jim Jones, my goodness, of all people that kill people, I think he did most by making them drink all that juice. So I think man messes things up when Muslims and Christians have the most common things. In Allah just means Allah. You look that meaning up, it means God, the Father. It's the same thing, but man and all the news and TV and mess, it's messed it all up. But we just know that the foundation, we all believe the same thing.
Yeah, but wait, there's certain people that are still pagan that don't believe in any of that.
Right, some people just don't believe.
Yeah, but they have their own system of beliefs. Like, say, Mother Gaia, it's not this sort of the same God you're talking about, but it's the earth. Some people believe the earth herself is alive and sentient. The whole planet, Mother Gaia. And, I don't know, there's a lot of our listeners are witches, believe it or not. I believe in witchcraft, and Mother Gaia would be the thing. Or, who knows? Maybe, hey, do Satanists even celebrate Christmas? I bet they do. Do you think Satanists celebrate Christmas, Kurt?
I don't know. I just know that up in the sky, close your eyes, and the vast universe we're in, we're on a ball, and we have Saturn and Jupiter and Pluto all around us. Close your eyes. Think of it a little bit deeper and not in your room where you are, that there's not 17 different gods in the heavens and taking care of all of these different. I know there's one source, regardless if it's whatever you said, Mother Gaia, or a Satanist, or some people, Indians believe in Mother Earth. I just know there's one main source.
Well, natives, they believe in the Great Spirit, which is very similar to your beliefs.
Yeah.
The Great Spirit is a lot like what they talk about in the Bible.
Yeah.
My friend, my bass player in my band, my best friend David, he's Native American, so he's Cree. So I learn a lot about stuff from him.
Yeah, one of my best friends is a Navajo here in Arizona, a native Navajo. Best friend, funniest guy in all the world, coolest.
Oh, we did a jam session today, man. We did some Christmas songs. I don't know how they turned out. Maybe I could try pulling that up later. It'd be funny.
So you play, what instrument do you play?
Well, I play guitar or drums or whatever.
Cool.
Sometimes
awesome.
Depends on my mood. I play all kinds of instruments, keyboards.
Are you the kind that can pick up any instrument and play good?
Oh yeah.
That's my nephew.
Check this out. I got a juice harp here right now.
Yeah. That's awesome.
If you jump up and down, I can do the sound effects. Stop jumping now. Okay.
I play saxophone and piano or keyboard. Yeah.
Wow. I'm not great on the keyboards, but I can just, if I'll use it for like effects.
My mother forced me piano lessons as a child. I hated them, but now I'm glad.
Oh, I found the poem, by the way, the original poem.
Oh, did you?
Here, and this is it. This is the very first one that references Santa Claus, and it says, "Old Santa Claus, with much delight, his reindeer drives this frosty night, o'er chimney tops and tracks of snow, to bring his yearly gifts to you. The steady friend of virtuous youth, the friend of duty and of truth. Each Christmas Eve he joys to come, where peace and love have made their home. Through many houses he has been, and various beds and stockings seen, some white as snow and neatly mended, others seemed for pigs intended.
Wow.
To some I gave a pretty doll, to some a peg top or a ball. No crackers, cannons, squibs, or rockets to blow their eyes up or their pockets. Where they? Wow, this is wild, eh?
That must have been during the war.
Oh, wow.
There was war going on then.
Yeah, it's 1821, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
there's more.
Yeah.
Where'er I found good girls and boys that hated quarrels, strife, and noise, I left an apple or a tart, a wooden gun or painted cart. No drums to stun their mother's ear, oh no. No swords to make their sisters fear, but pretty books to store their mind with knowledge of each various kind. But where I found the children naughty, in manners crude, in temper haughty, thankless to parents, liars, swearers, boxers, or cheats, or base tale bearers, I left a black birchen rod, such as the dread command of God directs a parent's hand to use when virtue's path his sons refuse. So basically what they did...
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. So
Oh, my
basically it
goodness.
says if you're bad, you're going to get whipped.
Oh, that was sure the time, though, with all the reference to rockets and swords. That war was that between the Confederates and the British, the British and us. That was all. They burned down the White House and everything.
Oh
Sure
yeah.
did. Boy, howdy. That was all talking about.
Fucking
They had to-
Canadians.
I'm sorry.
That was probably those fucking Canadians.
Well, I'd rather live there right now with what's the situation going on in this country. My Lord, it just feels dark cloud with that monster that won. Oh,
I don't know. It could have been worse. The other one could have won. They're both monsters.
I just wish the Lord come back down in the clouds now. Maybe this Christmas it'll happen. I got we did Secret Santa at my job, where you ask for what you want up to $20, and so of course my gift, I want 20 lottery tickets, and so the drawing tonight, hopefully those 20 lottery tickets, I'll take them in tomorrow and have hit something maybe.
Oh, that'd be great. Then we can all go to the North Pole together.
Yes, I'll invite you. I'll pay all your trip.
Right on. That's awesome, Kurt.
And they spin
Here we go.
around, and those creatures
Kurt Green, everyone.
Just wheels.
He is going to win the lottery tomorrow.
Wheels all giant.
I saw wheels in the sky.
Do you like that? Isn't that cool? Oh, man. Darren's friend, Lauren.
I'm humbled that you guys did that. I was all sloshed last night and heard that. Why did you do that for me? That's so cool. You're so cool. Whoever did that is just awesome.
That's
Great.
Darren and Lauren. Yeah.
My goodness. Lordy. Lordy.
Yeah. That's so cool. So
Cool people. I would never know how to... all of that electronic stuff and doing... I'm an 80s boy, so I kind of...
Yeah, but
Barely know.
that's where I learned all my shit is in the 80s, man.
Was it? I just never caught on to anything. I still have just a regular cell phone. I could never get one of those things and try to flip through with my finger and do all that. Nah. I just have a regular cell phone.
Yeah, it's not too bad up here right now. We got, I would say it's probably +1, and there's nice.
Oh my God!
It's a nice amount of snow. There's no wind. Like
You're outside.
There's a foot of snow. Yeah, pretty much. I got my window wide open.
I can hear the wind.
That's an effect, actually. But yeah, no, it's not windy here. But it's nice out. It's nice here, actually.
+1. How in the world do you do that? I could never, living in Arizona, +1. What do you do? Do you just have the fire burning all day?
Well, remember, that's Celsius. So your Fahrenheit, I'm not even sure anymore. I'm so confused. I was brought...
I'll Google it. Let's see. +1 Celsius.
Because, I still use inches and that for measuring stuff in carpentry. But we use Celsius here. My generation got screwed here in Canada. We were brought up with inches and Fahrenheit. And then I think I was in grade 4.
When you changed the kilometers and all that.
Yeah, I think it was either grade 2 or grade 4 when they changed it to all metric. So we had to learn a new system all of a sudden was thrown onto us. But we were started with imperial measurements and everything. So I got both of them in my head and I get them mixed up all the time.
33.8 degrees Fahrenheit is 1 Celsius degree plus.
Yeah, that's about what it is here, and it's there's a foot of snow. There's no wind, and it's beautiful out. You can walk outside in your t-shirt right now. I do anyway. It doesn't bother me one bit unless it's that really really bitter cold where it's blowing on you, and I don't know. Anything above 0, I find pretty mild, and so I'm thankful.
We had a cabin up in Pine Top, Arizona, which is snow and pine trees and like your kind of situation there. But I know when it is snowing and the cloud cover, it's like it blankets the earth, so it is. You can go out in a t-shirt. That cloud cover causes that everything to be locked. You know what I mean? The heat. But when it's had after snowed and then all the clouds disappear and it's a clear night, that's when it gets freezing. If you know what I mean.
Moog says thanks for doing his request, And
you're welcome.
And Wolf, your Elvis Blue Christmas was bang on. That's right. Darren says that he can retire and Kurt can take over the show.
Nah.
He says you're a great guest.
Thank you.
Well, I knew you would be. I knew that, especially for Christmas.
Well, nothing better than Christmas.
With your friends, right? And this is...
family.
Yeah, well,
friends.
I consider you my family, Kurt, because you're part of #DM Talk. We go way back, and we are family.
I never knew... Yeah, Wolfman, you always were liking anything when I ever got... That was so cool of you, and to finally get to meet you. Cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I just don't like when I get too sloshy and I get on and say something stupid or cry or something stupid. I do that. That's just me. Sorry.
Oh man, that's okay. Everybody does that once in a while. I do it too. You know what? I just turned my mic down. No one hears me do that.
Yeah.
I don't want people to hear me doing that. But I like it when someone is that open Anyways, let's put on a cool song to cheer everybody
Yeah.
up. I'm gonna put Bob Noxious. This is The Police, Nab My Dad, and it's so funny because it sounds like that Feliz Navidad song, but he's saying the police nab my dad because he's wasted on eggnog. It's really funny. This is a great song, man. You gotta hear it. This is funny as hell. I hope it works.
And take one. Action.
Here we go, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Police nab my dad. The police nab my dad. Police bust his dad. Drunk in public, wasted on eggnog. Police nab my dad. The police nab my dad. Police bust his dad. Drunk in public, trashed on eggnog. Can't make the bail, now he's missing Christmas. No Christmas gifts, cause he's off the good list. No Christmas cheer, cause in jail's where he sits. And it's breaking mommy's heart. Police nab my dad. The police nab my dad. Police busted dad. Drunk in public, wasted on eggnog. Can't make the bail, now he's missing Christmas. No Christmas gifts, cause he's off the good list. No Christmas cheer, cause in jail's where he sits. And it's breaking mommy's heart. Can't make the bail, now he's missing Christmas. No Christmas gifts, cause he's off the good list. No Christmas cheer, cause in jail's where he sits. And it's breaking mommy's heart. Police nab my dad. The police nab my dad. Police busted dad. Drunk in public, wasted on eggnog. Police nab my dad. The police nab my dad. Police busted dad. Drunk in public,
Trashed on eggnog. Yeah, man. Police nab my dad. Wow. Okay. I'm trying to find something.
That's a cool one I posted. I don't know if you like it or not, but it's a cool. It's like the mall, like just a mall, Canada or America, United States, and all these girls take over the mall. You might want to see that. It's on Pound 47 Talk.
Okay.
It's a T-Mobile of all things commercial, the phone, but they did a good job. It was from 2011.
Now,
You don't have to though. You could review it.
I'm just trying to pull up songs right now, so I can't go there right now. But I'm gonna.
Okay.
I don't
Sure.
even have all my computers turned on. Wow. This is that Feliz Navidad. I don't know if that's karaoke or not. The original Feliz Navidad, I believe. Oh, yes.
Gene Autry.
I've got two things playing. Oh, this is good too.
What's his secret? Is it magic? No one really knows. Oh, over the world he goes. Only the reindeer knows. Shouting out to everybody. Ho, 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 ho.
Let's post it. What?
Then one year I woke to hear a rumble kind of noise. Jumped out of bed, shook my head, could not believe my eyes. Out in the night, a bright red light opened my window. Without a doubt, I heard him shout, ho, 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 over the world he goes, led by a reindeer nose. What's his secret? Is it magic? No one really knows. Whoa, over the world he goes, only the reindeer knows. Shouting out to everybody, ho, 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 over the world he goes, led by a reindeer nose. What's his secret? Is it magic? No one really knows. Whoa, over the world he goes, only the reindeer knows. Shouting out to everybody, ho, 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 ho. I'm very ho, ho, ho.
That sounded terrible. The tenor section was weak.
Wasn't our fault, boss. Herbie didn't show up.
What?
Jeremy didn't. It wasn't our fault. Jeremy didn't show up. That was great. Wasn't that from? That was from. Where is that from? Oh, that's from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, isn't it? For sure. Got a little clip from that here too. Yeah, somewhere. I believe.
Great bouncing iceberg. Now, I'm sure it'll stop as soon as he grows up, Santa.
Well, let's hope so if he wants to make the sleigh team someday. You see, little fellow, every year I shine up my jingle bells for 8 lucky reindeer. Jingle, 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 you'll hear my sleigh bells ring. I am old Kris Kringle, I'm the king of jingling. Jingle, jingle, reindeer through the frosty.
Oh, man, I'm not going to do that all over again. I think we heard that enough yesterday. I probably played it over and over and over. By the end of the night, I think I fell asleep at my mixing board on the second show. That was crazy. I didn't get evicted. No, Willie, I'm good. I'm still here. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, man. Okay. Let's hear another one of these sections from. What are we gonna do next? I gotta get this going here. Gotta pull up a section from Adam. Open. All right, here we go. This is the next section. Actually, I think I want to play one more song first because these are just too good. This is awesome. Bob.
Silent night, holy night, all is gone, all is bright, round on burning song, holy infant son, sleep in heaven, with good Saint Nick. Up on the housetop. You see what I see. Up on the housetop. You see what I see. Up on the housetop. You see what I see. Up on the
Oh, yeah. We've definitely heard that one before tonight, so I'm not going to play that again. I'm going to go straight into this interview here with Adam. And we're back with Adam Shadow. Merry Christmas, everybody. And we are going to teach you some psychic abilities. All right, so the first part of the test, the first lesson was holding your palm out, closing your eyes, and swirling your other finger, index finger from your other hand over top of your palm, and visualizing some sort of energy, right, appearing in your palm.
That's right, yeah.
And you can use different colors depending on... Maybe it has something to do with your aura?
It does, yeah. Your aura and your energy system in particular, yeah.
So, can one person make different colors, or can you only make the colors that correspond with your aura? Adam? Did I lose you, bud? Colors.
People can use any of the colors as a person's energy system and its color and the color that's associated with it. It doesn't actually limit you to the colors that you can actually use. It actually, interestingly enough, goes alongside with the ideas from psychics, in particular the chakras, as each chakra has a different color associated with it.
So you're telling me a woman could make blue balls?
Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Giant ones do.
Yeah. And you could hang the giant blue balls on your man.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, what would be the next part to this experiment? Let's keep going. I'm going to keep trying to do this first experiment.
All right. Well, the next step would be a technique that's called charging. Now, what you do is, once again, you take out your hand, palm up, but thrust it out so that you can see your forearm. And now what you do is you take what you learned from the first lesson, which is sensing that energy, and from there you sense the energy that's around your arm, and in that same kind of way. And and then you my arm's already charging. Anyway, what you do is you visualize that same color. In my case, as I said, it's a gold and a gold and white combination of a color, and you visualize this energy shooting up your forearm and then shooting back down to your inner elbow, and you keep visualizing that happening, and as well as sensing your energy, and then what you'll feel is you'll actually feel a really powerful kind of a tingly sensation, and like kind of like static almost. Though it can also present itself as like a warm feeling, like what you're feeling with your palm. It can also feel the opposite way. It can feel like a cold sensation, and it really all depends on how your mind actually perceives the feeling of psi, of energy.
Interesting.
And yeah, you just keep on with the visualization, and you'll feel that tingly sensation, or the warmth, the cold sensation, and it'll build up and build up and build up in your arm, and it'll basically quite literally feel like charging, like what you'd think of a battery charging.
Okay, I've felt that before. I was able to actually produce electricity. Like when you walk across a carpet and you can feel the static electricity building. Is it similar to that?
It's actually it's very, very similar, but I think in your case, it was actually electrokinesis. Rather than just some simple energy manipulation.
Yeah, because I was able to just, after a while, just sit and meditate, and I was able to just charge up electrically without moving, or without walking on a carpet, without anything, just sitting there meditating.
Oh yeah, then that's yeah.
Wow. So I was doing it right, what you're saying, somehow.
Oh yes, you definitely were.
Yeah, I don't know. I started out by walking across the carpet, but then I could feel that energy in the air, and I was able to just sit down and start sucking it out of the air instead of walking across the carpet.
Yes, that is definitely electrokinesis, and from the sounds of it, you're using both the input and output of that particular specialization in telekinesis, electrokinesis. Input being in this case the drawing of electricity and static electricity from the environment into yourself, and then the output, which would be you actually expelling this electricity that you built up inside and around you. In that quite dramatic way you did.
Okay, let's get back to what we were trying to teach. I keep asking too many questions and taking away from the lesson here. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. And so once you can feel that that really strong sensation of the charging, then you'll know that you can go to the next step, the next step in the path of the Psion, and that would be um, basically making your first psi ball, your first energy ball. And so, what you do is you combine the first and second lesson, the sensing of your energy, and that combined with the charging of the energy, and then you visualize it, that energy that's charged up in your forearm, and you visualize it going up into your hand, and then out of your hand, and then it's actually for a beginner, it's actually a lot better if you actually visualize the creation of a psi ball in a slightly different way, and that way being that you charge your the solar plexus area of your body, and you visualize the energy pooling into that region of your body, and then while you're visualizing that energy, you add in sensations, like visualize sensations such as electric sparks, and then you can add the visual elements of the sparks. Really, the key to visualizing when it comes down to psionics and energy manipulation is that you really need to add as many of your physical senses as you can into the visualization. So if you can smell the energy, you can visualize smelling the energy, feeling the energy, seeing the energy, and if you can find some way to do it, you can you can actually taste the energy, and hear the energy, and just meld all of these together into one solid, powerful visualization, and join it with the visual element of a blob of energy. Like in my case, it would be a blob of golden white energy, and that energy turning like a rotating like the planet, but with electric sparks firing off in your gut, and you just keep doing that, and until you can feel a really solid sensation of energy in your solar plexus, and then from there you visualize this energy traveling up your chest, and then to your shoulders, and then down your arms, down your forearms, into your hands, and then from there you visualize the energy traveling outside of your hands and into a ball, into a sphere shape. And then you hold that visualization, and of the energy ball in your hands, and you also add a little bit more to the visualization, that being that you are visualizing more and more energy pouring from your hands into the energy ball itself, while the energy is still coming from your solar plexus as well. And so you just keep with that visualization.
Uh-oh. Okay, sorry. Skype dropped on us again there. I don't know what happened. Do you remember where you were?
Yeah, yeah. At the part of the visualizing of the energy ball in your hands with the energy.
That's right.
Still pouring from your solar plexus up your chest to your shoulders, down your arms and down your arms and your forearms into your hands and into the side ball. And yeah, you just hold that visualization and you'll actually feel the actual sensations of all the energy actually traveling through your body and into your hands and out of your hands. So it's not just and not just a visualization in of itself. And
I was trying this, and I started feeling electricity in my hand, and it's pretty cool. I'm gonna see what happens here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's working. It is working. Oh my god! I think I'm doing it. I'm kidding. No, I did actually feel it starting to happen, but it's hard for me to totally concentrate on this while I'm also doing this recording and stuff. But I'm gonna try it later. I'm gonna listen back to this and try it more seriously. Darren's asking about the colors of the balls, and do different colors balls taste different? That didn't sound good. Sorry, no. I don't think he meant that as a joke, folks.
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny that when they make cyballs or any other construct, when you're programming them, you can actually program the taste into them, and it's actually kind of a funny pastime for us Scions is that we can play practical jokes on people that have no idea what's coming to them. They can make like an energy kind of a pancake that tastes like burnt watermelon or something like that, and have it on top of someone's lasagna.
Could you put pink elephants all around someone's bed that smell like popcorn?
Yeah, you can certainly do that. Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh, I gotta learn this. I'm gonna do it to my brother.
Yeah. And one really cool thing about energy manipulation, once you get really advanced into it, is that you can actually make fully conscious and fully thinking constructs, like fully self-aware, and so that you're almost playing God, kind of, but in a way.
So you can create light energy beings, basically, or photonic energy beings that are conscious. So you're giving birth to these creatures.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, and actually,
how do you know you're not opening some kind of portal and letting these, and they could be some dangerous creatures out?
Well, the way you know that you're not doing that is that that first of all, you'd actually have to be making a rather specialized type of a construct that actually drills a portal through different realities to another reality adjacent to this one.
Can they become 3D material like us? These constructs somehow?
Oh yes, Oh yes, yeah. It really depends on how extensive and detailed your visualization is, and as well as of course your ability to manipulate psionic energy. And so, for example, you can make say you have a black cat in in your house, and you want to make kind of a duplicate of it, and so you take the image of your cat and all of the detail that you can possibly muster, and then and then from there you would pr- program that psi your energy into the exact shape of that cat, and that also includes the all of the hairs and all that kind of stuff, and the general color of the cat, and then you can program the cat's actual personality into it, and you can or you can even change the personalities. So if it's like a really wily cat, you can make it into a really docile creature.
Incredible. Wow. Okay. Okay. What if you had like a numerous people all doing this together at the same time? Could you do things like start fire to buildings, say, cause explosions?
To set
Create a spaceship, or could you create a ball around everyone, and then just float up to the moon together?
That kind of thing is theoretically possible. It would involve an incredibly powerful either an incredibly powerful scion or a group of incredibly powerful scions working together, creating what's actually called a shield, a bubble of energy around them, and then that bubble would then be well, this is my theory, by the way. The bubble of energy would be programmed with telekinesis, and it would be, and the bubble itself would be would either be powered from another construct, a generator construct that would gather energy from probably the sun, and then then that energy would be transferred to another construct adjacent to that one. It should be a capacitor, and then both of those would be programmed to work together, and programmed to work with the bubble shield itself. And then the bubble shield, it'd be programmed to stay in shape, and to go to very specific coordinates over by the moon.
Say, would it also be able to go underwater?
Oh yes, yeah. There's there's another type of shield that we make. It's called a it's called by two names actually. It's called the first name, which is also pretty much known around the world, is a force shield. It's also called a force bubble. And
would it stop bullets?
To a limited degree, yes. The thing with the psionic equivalent to the force fields from like Star Trek and whatnot, is that the shields of all kinds actually can crack over time. When in this case, if a bullet is shot into the shield, the shield will crack just either a bit or a lot, depending on how powerful the shield itself is. And though eventually, with enough kinetic energy from the impacts from the bullets, the shield will eventually shatter.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We're running out of time again on this section. But we will be back with more from Adam Shadow and the Psions. Actually, before we go, could you tell everyone about the website that everyone can go to and learn more?
Yes, if you go to
Psion Nation.
Yeah, it's called community.psionnation.com, and there you will find quite a wealth of information, and you can join up, and you can actually become a Psion yourself, in a official sense. And also worth noting is that the website's administrator and owner, I think it was, Baldomiel. He or she, I'm not sure which gender it is, but he has a service that he can do for you guys. That being that he can he can scan you and scan your futures, your past lives, very specific things, such as seals, and which are really ancient bits of energy that has to do with your soul, and quite a lot of different things, actually.
So cool, man. All right.
Yeah.
So we are going to be back after this musical break, and I'm not sure what we got planned. This part of the show is pre-recorded. The next part and the songs in between are live with Wolfman Mike, and I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah, I do. I'm right here. All right.
With Monster Castle Paranormal and Psionics. All right.
Yeah, all right. I dig it. We're gonna put on. How about
Merry Christmas, everybody.
That should sound like a fire. There we go. We got the fireplace going. All right. Merry Christmas, everybody. We got the fireplace going. All right. What? Okay. Let's get this fireplace going. Come on, fire. There we go. It was getting cold in here for a second. Had to put the, that wind is starting to pick up. Chilly, chilly night, yeah. So we had to put the fire on. And actually, that's pretty funny. I'm going to do that song. I'm going to do that song for Mook Boy. All right, here we go. We're going to do a song for Mook Boy. This is a request. Melakaliki Maka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land of palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, sunshine by day and all the stars at night. Melakaliki Maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you, yeah. Let palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun shine by day and all the stars at night. Melakaliki Maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. Yeah. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Melakaliki Maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. Kimaka is the thing to say on a bright Christmas Day. It's the island greeting that we sent to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the stars to shine by day and all the moon at night. Melakaliki Maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. A very Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, all right. That was my first attempt at that one. There you go. Sorry, Moogs. Yeah. I don't know. Uh-oh. That didn't work. You guys didn't hear the music. Oh, no. You just heard me sing and I just realized it was on mute. Oh, my God. I'm going to have to do that over again. That must have really been strange. Oh, my God. All right. We'll do it over again. That's fine. Melakaliki Maka is the thing on a bright Hawaiian Christmas Day. It's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Melakaliki Maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. Kalikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you.
Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. Sunshine by day and all the stars at night.
Kalikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. Kalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. And we know that Christmas will be green and bright, sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Kalikimaka is the wise way to say Merry Christmas to you. Ah, yeah. So, thank you very much. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I'm the king. All right. I dig it. Yeah. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Roxana, felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, wasted on eggnog in public.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas.
Bottom of my
heart. Yeah.
Damn, I can't believe I did that. I sang that song with no musical behind me. I heard the music, but you guys didn't. I had the mute on that channel. That's hilarious, man. Oh, man, you guys somebody's gotta phone in, man. All right. Yeah, that's an old one. I love that. Okay, what do we got? What do we got here? Oh, man. I was supposed to phone Ninja Shoes or something, Willie? I don't know anything about it, man. Let's see if he's on here. Ninja Shoes. Let's try it out. Okay, phoning Ninja Shoes. That's funny. I'm phoning I'm phoning Daniel from End of Days Radio, formerly End of Days Radio. He's still doing it, I guess, Alpha or something. Okay, what do we got here? Let's see. Christmas. I know there's tons of songs that I have not played yet here from the ones I picked out. Let's do oh yeah, I gotta hear this. This is Snoopy. Yeah, we gotta hear Snoopy's Christmas. Snoopy versus the Red Baron. Definitely gotta hear this. And away we go.
the First World War. The bloody Red Baron was flying once more. The Allied command ignored all of its men and called on Snoopy to do it again. Was the night before Christmas, 40 below, when Snoopy went up in search of his foe. He spied the Red Baron, fiercely they fought. With ice on his wings, Snoopy knew he was caught. Christmas bells, those Christmas bells, ring out from the land, asking peace of all the world and goodwill to man. The Baron had Snoopy dead in his sights. He reached for the trigger to pull it up tight. Why he didn't shoot, well, we'll never know. Or was it the bells from the village below? Christmas bells, those Christmas bells, ringing through the land, bringing peace to all the world and goodwill to man. The Baron made Snoopy fly to the right and forced him to land behind the enemy lines. Snoopy was certain that this was the end when the Baron cried out, "Merry Christmas, my friend!" The Baron then offered a holiday toast, and Snoopy, our hero, saluted his host. And then with a roar, they were both on their way, each knowing they'd meet on some other day. Christmas bells, those Christmas bells, ringing through the land, bringing peace to all the world and goodwill to man. Christmas bells, those Christmas bells, ringing through the land, bringing peace to all the world and goodwill to man. Christmas bells, those Christmas bells, ringing through.
Oh, yeah. Okay. No. Oh, Daniel's show is over. I get it. But it doesn't mean I couldn't call him. And he wouldn't answer anyway. Oh, man. Darren keeps asking for Lauren Green. I don't know what... That's kind of boring, though. I don't know if I'll do that. Okay. What do we got next? Yeah. I definitely want to play this song because I love John Lennon and rock. Yeah, here we go.
And a Merry Go Year.
So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, and you won't just begun. And so this is Christmas. I hope you had fun. The near and the dear ones, the old and the young.
A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear.
So this is Christmas, for weak and for strong, the rich and the poor ones. The road is so long, and so happy Christmas for black and for white, for yellow and red ones.
I apologize. I'm sorry if I played that twice. I don't remember playing it at all. But yeah, you're right. Everyone's heard that one a million times. But Lauren Green, I don't know what you mean, Darren. I have no idea what that is. I know who Lauren Green is. He was actually a Canadian actor, believe it or not. I'll try to find that for you, but don't know where that is. Yeah, we're gonna find that. But first, I'm gonna put that fire back on. We definitely need a fire. Definitely need a fire going. It's cold.
Ezekiel chapter 1, wheels in the sky, and nothing else.
Nothing else. I love that. Okay, yeah. What do we got? You'll have to post that up, Darren. Lauren Green something so I can search it, because I don't remember anything about that. Okay. No place like home for the holidays. You really want to hear that? I don't know, man. I gotta play this other section of wow. We still haven't heard the end from Adam. So I have to play that next. And I was hoping to find a really cool song for right now. Cool. All right. I found my list on the other computer. So cool. I don't know if we should all play Christmas songs, but I just love this shit. Shout it out to everybody. Oh, 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 over the hills we go. Let my reindeer nose. Here it is. Man, I don't know which one to put on. Let's try this. Let's try this. See what happens. Yeah! There we go, alright. Here's a Christmas song. You probably never heard this.
Where were you upon that night, just as the moon was breaking?
yeah, that fire sounds good, eh? Yeah. Keeping you warm here from Monster Castle Paranormal on Christmas Eve. And, yeah, we got a fire burning. Everybody, better be drinking some nice warm cider, a little bit of spiced rum in there. Oh yeah. Let's see what this oh holy night. I think I better put on the next section here with Adam before we run out of time to do it. And here we are with Adam's Shadow Part 3.
And we are back with Adam's Shadow for our Christmas special on Monster Castle Paranormal. We're talking psionics. Okay, Adam, is there anything we can do with these psi balls? In particular, what are they useful for? Other than making creatures and that are sentient. Wow. Yeah. Is there anything? What all can you do with them?
Well, the really good, the really cool thing with it is that you can quite literally do anything with them. You can do things such as if in the winter time you can program one to go about your driveway and clear it of snow by either by melting the snow or actually just pushing the snow with regular telekinesis. You can do the same thing with grass, and that it could be either literally packed down or actually pretty much cut with telekinesis, really. And other than the yard work made easy, you can use energy balls to actually generate huge amounts of luck for yourself or someone else. And it's actually kind of interesting story that a fellow Psion actually made a construct that he programmed in the concepts of luck into the construct, and he sent it to to a homeless guy, and the next day that homeless guy actually got what was it, $381 or something like that, and so he actually he highly benefited from all the luck that was being generated for him via the Cyball, and he got himself some new threads and whatnot. And so you can do quite a lot of stuff.
The homeless guy, wasn't he like terrified when this ball of energy came at him? Or did you shape it like a pink elephant? He may have been familiar with that.
Well, actually, the Psion actually made made a deal with the homeless guy, and so that way the homeless guy actually knew what was coming, so there was no fear.
Oh, okay, I was just kidding.
Yeah.
What others? Oh, well, that's incredible. So you're telling us that once we learn this, we won't have to shovel our driveway ever again.
Pretty much, yeah. If that's what you, if that's how you want to.
Have you done this yourself with the having it clear your driveway?
Yeah, I've personally done some experience, I've done some. The word escapes me. In the, and I think it was the last winter. I decided to make a really warm, hot sideball and made it to be mobile, and I programmed it to move about the driveway and in kind of a figure eight kind of pattern in columns, and as an experiment, that's the word, and it really actually worked. You could actually see the snow really rapidly melting and actually becoming steam right around the ball, and it was the ball would just plow through the snow and in a figure eight circle, up and down in the or side by side the driveway, and actually within was the energy ball it traveled in a figure eight.
Can I ask you, when you first started doing this, and first off, is the ball visible, or was it kind of like an invisible ball that your neighbors can't see it? Can they when it's doing this?
In this case, I made sure that it was it was more invisible, as I didn't really want to have to draw a huge amounts of
attention,
of notoriety around the place, and kind of more of a what in the hell was that, instead of oh my god, what the hell is that, kind of
scare
a thing.
people, right?
Yeah.
So did you see the first figure eight patterns etching into the snow as it went?
Oh yeah, yeah. It was. It looked like it was, not only being etched into the snow, but it was actually plowing through the snow and melting the snow into steam as it went. It was really cool. And
what gave you the idea? What gave you the idea to do this? You just came up with this? I don't feel like clearing my snow. I'm gonna make a sideball do it for me.
Yeah, it was really just an experiment that I thought up, as I thought it would not only potentially expand my own abilities, but it also remove the need to spend quite a while outside in the snow shoveling. So
Wow.
it do it for me.
That's incredible. Okay, I got another question that's off topic from Darren, but I want to know too. What would happen? What would you think would happen if, say, you were inside the Great Pyramid and trying these? Maybe you're on top of the pyramid, or you're in the King's Chamber or the Queen's Chamber or one of the energy spots. How do you think that would affect your experiments?
I'd say that there's a chance that it could actually. It really depends on the exact composition of the stones that make up the pyramid itself, for example, if you're practicing telekinesis, for example, and you use a onyx, black onyx crystal, and an amethyst crystal, it actually greatly enhances your telekinetic abilities. And so if the pyramids are composed with a substance that inside the rock that has those certain qualities to augment your own energies in your own abilities, then I could certainly see, especially with something the size of the pyramid, that it could potentially increase the amount of the strength of your abilities when inside it.
Well, I'm pretty sure that most of it's, I think, granite or quartz, which has quartz in it, or.
Oh yes, then if it does have quartz in it, then yes, that would definitely that would, if you go into the center of that, then yes, you could bring about a lot of power.
Okay, yeah, we found out the answer. The exterior of the pyramid's mostly all limestone, and some of the blocks on the interior walls were pink granite, so that would have a lot of crystals in it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, then it's actually very interesting. Yeah, there's a very good chance that those crystals would actually could actually enhance your own abilities and your own energies.
I believe we have a caller. Marcus, are you there? Okay, he's not there right now. All right. Well, okay. Continue with your lesson, maybe, because where were we on the lesson? I'm getting too much into the questions, and we're but yeah, there is a good lesson in here between the questions. If you listen back to the show later, it's a great experiment, or go to the website community.psionnation.com.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, let's continue with the lesson. And caller, if you want to join in, go ahead.
Alrighty. Well, to continue on with the lesson, yes, using the following the previous steps from the other lessons, and instead of forming the shape of a sphere in your hands, you can visualize the energy forming into a cube, and this energy, or the cube itself, you can try to you can visualize it as kind of a red colored cube, and for a lot of people, when they think of a red, especially with an object, generally what comes to mind is the concept of heat, and so you can try to make this the cube construct warm.
And could you put like a white or gold bow around that cube?
Yeah, you certainly could, yeah.
And then give it to someone for, like, say, an exploding Christmas present?
Kind of.
Oops. I don't know.
Though granted, for something like that to actually work, there'd have to be quite a lot of additional kind of programming, especially with telekinesis into it. As when you're working with energy manipulation and making different kind of constructs, you can actually program different abilities into the constructs for the constructs to use, such as telekinesis or telepathy, or really any of those, really any ability you can program into a construct, and use that ability in a lot of different ways, and
wow, that just
for example, you could shape the construct into a pair of scissors, and the blades would be the blades of the scissors would be shelled, and they would have telekinesis programmed into it, so that actually, basically the same principles of the force shield, but made into shears, really.
Wow. So, do you think this abilities have? Do you think these are being used by, like, say, black ops organizations, and right to the? Do you think they're using this, or is this? Do you think the government black ops people know about this stuff?
Actually, there are actually psyops groups from I know there's one in the US. There's another group in Russia, I believe, in China. I'm not entirely sure if there's one in Japan or not, but I wouldn't be surprised. Canada has somewhat limited psyops operation. Um, and a lot of this information I actually gathered from from Hillary Clinton's mind as when I telepathically probed her mind.
Oh,
And,
wow. That's freaky. Okay, so you told me about this before. Let's go into this a little bit. You told me that you are a little bit into the remote viewing as well. So you use this ability to remote view?
I use I use quite a few of the projection based or the projection abilities, such as remote viewing, astral projection, etheric projection.
Say when you say you remote viewed Hillary's mind, did you send a cyball there, or is this different?
No. I actually used an ability called biolocation, and it's very similar to remote viewing, and while I was over there, actually right behind her, actually, I used telepathy and got inside her mind and reviewed her memories.
And what did you find? What did you find in that dark place?
That quite a lot of surprising things, actually. That she did actually go to Area 51, and while she was there, she actually got attacked by some kind of an alien entity there. It actually latched to some kind of an appendage of some sort onto her head, which is actually why she's been seen with decreased energy, as well as her fainting bouts and whatnot.
Oh my God! Wow.
Yeah, and so there's those kind of memories residing in her, and then the knowledge of the various psyops organizations around the world.
Did you sense a more positive or a negative from her? Is she a good person?
What I sensed in her was actually a lot more of a darker presence. It was very psychopathic, and but also with a lot of emotional pain. Just really a lot of negativity in her.
That really doesn't surprise me. Okay, and also, excuse me. Also, you said that you remote viewed or the moon. I know everyone's got more questions about Hillary, but it's Christmas, guys.
Yeah.
We'll do that on another show.
Yeah. one night I decided I decided to do another experiment, but this time with remote viewing, and I actually took I took a trip in actually inside the moon, because I had heard theories of how the moon could potentially be hollow inside, and so I wanted to actually see if there's actually some validity to those theories, and so I remote viewed inside the inside there, and the area that I was in was actually hollow. It was very, very dark, and when I was in there, I remember distinctly that I felt the presence of grays, actually, and they were actually a very as a very terrifying and very unpleasant experience, to say the least, when they actually sensed my mind entering theirs. And they are definitely extremely telepathic, as they just batted me right out of their mind.
So it was nothing like the ants that you first tried that with?
Oh no, it was completely different. It was such an extreme intelligence.
It wasn't robotic-like at all?
Oh no, it was definitely extremely conscious and aware.
I'm hearing some kind of noise interference. What is that? Hang on a second. Okay, as you can hear, I've got some really terrible interference all of a sudden, and I had to mute channel. Pretty bad. Damn, it's too bad. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe his psionic abilities are starting to affect the electronics, but anyways, it's time for some more Christmas songs from Monster Castle Paranormal, and hopefully we can pick up that conversation afterwards. Otherwise, we're going to continue with some really groovy Christmas music for you here. All right.
Yeah, we don't really know what happened there. That was so weird. I believe his psionic abilities may have affected the microphone, because that's what he's telling me. His microphone works fine. We couldn't continue the interview that day. We'll continue it another day. This song goes out to Darren. You can hear that we got the fire burning, and now you're going to have Lauren Green, Christmas Is A-Comin'.
Christmas is a-comin' and the geese are getting fat. Please to put a penny in the poor man's hat. If you haven't got a penny, then a halfpenny will do. If you haven't got a halfpenny, may God bless you. God bless you, gentlemen, God bless you. If you haven't got a halfpenny, may God bless you. Christmas is a-comin' and the lights are on the tree. How's about a turkey leg for poor old me? If you haven't got a turkey leg, a turkey wing will do. If you haven't got a turkey wing, may God bless you. God bless you, gentlemen, God bless you. If you haven't got a turkey wing, may God bless you. Christmas is a-comin' and the egg is in the nog. Please to let me sit around your old Yule log. If you'd rather I didn't sit around, to stand around will do. If you'd rather I didn't stand around, may God bless you. God bless you, gentlemen, God bless you. If you'd rather I didn't stand around, may God bless you. Christmas is a-comin' and I heard your song begin. Please forgive a baritone for joining in. If you'd rather not, a baritone would bass or tenor do. If you'd rather I didn't sing at all, may God bless you. God bless you, gentlemen, God bless you. If you'd rather I didn't sing at all, may God bless you. Christmas is a-comin' and the bowl is full of wine. Let me have a flagon just for old lang syne. If you haven't got a flagon, then a thimbleful will do. If you haven't got a thimble, may God bless you. God bless you, gentlemen, God bless you. If you haven't got a thimble, then may God bless you. God bless you, gentlemen, God bless you. Christmas is a-comin'. God bless you.
Oh, wow, that was great, Darren. A great suggestion. I want to hear another one of those. I like this too. It's pretty good.
Hey, would you excuse me a
Elvis
minute?
Presley is in the building.
What? Got a piece of lint on your face.
I remember this when it came out live. Damn.
Never
I'm
ceases
old.
to amaze me, baby, I'll tell you. My boy, my boy.
Oh, my boy, one more time.
Oh, my God, on my face, man. My nose running or what?
It's been like 1977, I
I got
think.
another one.
There it went. We'll turn white in a minute.
Oh my God, it was 1968. I remember this. I remember this. So I was only 2 years old. I fucking remember this.
My favorite Christmas song of all the ones I've recorded. Well. Well, it's Christmas time, pretty baby. And the snow is falling on the ground. Yes, I said it's Christmas time, pretty baby. And the snow is falling on the ground. I wish I knew the words to the song. I wish I knew the words. I wish I knew the words. You know the words?
Holy crap, he forgot the words. I'll do it.
Lord knows I don't know what the words. You can do another one. I ain't got no reindeer.
No sack on my back. You don't see me coming. In a big black Cadillac. Christmas time, baby.
And the snow is falling on the ground. Well, I'm gonna tell you about this here Christmas. Santa Claus is back in town. I'll have a blue Christmas without you.
Wow, I can't believe it. Elvis screwed up on stage. Wow.
So blue,
You didn't remember the words.
just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same if you're not here with them. And when those snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas white, but I'll have a blue Christmas. I'll have a blue your Christmas white, but I'll have a blue Christmas.
Oh yeah. And there he is. That was the king, ladies and gentlemen. The king himself, Mr. Elvis Presley. Oh yeah, that was great. Well, hang on. Let him finish. He's doing it over and over. Screwing right up on pain pills. All right, yeah.
On a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear.
I think we're gonna try some Billy Idol. Let's try Billy Idol.
When I was a small boy here in London town, season snow was falling on the ground. All the friends and family here on Christmas Eve gather round to dress the Christmas tree. Daddy's down at the pub, full of Christmas cheer. Probably won't come home until next year. All the Christmas bells are ringing and the carolers are singing. Mum, Daddy, he don't hear 'em. He's yelling at the Christmas tree. Santa's balls are jingling, Mommy's hips are wiggling, but Daddy, he don't hear 'em. He's yelling at the Christmas tree. All right now, yeah. Uncle is a sports fan, Granny likes a joke, but no one laughs when Daddy stumbles home. But he don't fall asleep while the night was getting black. You see, oh God, Dad had too much Jack. Oh Lord, every year it's the same old thing, like a Rudolph's red nose. Telling this story never will get old. All the Christmas bells are ringing and the carolers are singing, but Daddy, he don't hear 'em. He's yelling at the Christmas tree. Santa's balls are jingling, Mommy's hips are wiggling, but Daddy, he don't hear 'em. He's yelling at the Christmas tree. All right now, yeah. All right now, yelling at the Christmas tree. Santa came down the chimney, but then he ran upstairs. Jumped in bed with Mommy, she didn't care. Across the room went the fruitcake, all the wreath came off the door. If these are holidays, I can't take no more. Every year it's the same old thing, like a Rudolph's red nose. Telling this story never will get old. Oh, the Christmas bells are ringing and the carolers are singing, but Daddy, he don't hear 'em. He's yelling at the Christmas tree. Santa's balls are jingling, Mommy's hips are wiggling, but Daddy, he don't hear 'em. He's yelling at the Christmas tree. Santa's balls are jingling, Mommy's hips are wiggling, but Daddy, he don't hear 'em. He's yelling at the Christmas tree. All right now, yeah. Yelling at the Christmas tree. He's yelling at the Christmas tree. He's yelling at the Christmas tree. He's sleeping in the Christmas tree.
that was good. I dig that. Dig it, dig it, dig it. I gotta dig it. And here we go. Some more of this. For Darren, here we go, buddy. Here's your Lauren Green.
Holidays, 'cause no matter how far away you roam, when you pine for the sunshine of a friendly gaze, for the holidays you can't beat home sweet home. I met a man who lives in Tennessee, and he was headed for Pennsylvania and some homemade pumpkin pie. From Pennsylvania, folks are traveling down to Dixie's sunny shore. From Atlantic to Pacific, gee, the traffic is terrific. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays. 'Cause no matter how far away you roam, if you want to be happy in a million ways, for the holidays you can't beat home sweet home. When you pine for the sunshine of a friendly gaze, for the holidays you can't beat home sweet home. I met a man who lives in Tennessee, and he was headed for Pennsylvania and some homemade pumpkin pie. From Pennsylvania, folks are traveling down to Dixie's sunny shore. From Atlantic to Pacific, gee, the traffic is terrific. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays. 'Cause no matter how far away you roam, if you want to be happy in a million ways, for the holidays you can't beat home sweet home. For the holidays you can't beat home sweet home.
Wow. Awesome. Dig it. All right, and now I'm gonna... this is the Ramones. That one was from Darren. That was Lauren Green. And now, before that, we had Billy Idol. That was from Moog Boy. And this one is from me. This is the Ramones.
What? What do you think you're doing? What? I'm reading A Christmas Carol. Oh, since when did you learn to read?
Oh, Willie, give me a request
me. We were supposed
for a
to
Christmas
visit my
song.
parents in Mineola. But no, we have to have a Christmas party for your friends. My friends? Yes, your friends. What about your friends? I don't have any friends. You're right. You're right, because you don't know how to make friends.
Merry Christmas, I don't want to fight tonight with. Merry Christmas, I don't want to fight tonight. Merry Christmas, I don't want to fight tonight. Merry Christmas, I don't want to fight tonight with you. Where is Santa and his sleigh? And tell me why is it always this way? Where is Rudolph? Where is Blitzen, baby?
I'm so sorry. We shouldn't fight like this on Christmas.
I know. What a
Are you
stupid
okay?
thing. I'm sorry. I'm fine.
Oh, I love you so much. I'm sorry.
I feel like we're together forever, you know?
Guess
We're
what?
gonna do it.
Guess what? Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
Oh, you got me a present. Oh, that's so sweet. Because I didn't get you anything.
That's
I thought
okay.
we're going to break up. You know, we've
No,
fighting a lot.
we're in
Oh,
love.
so
We're
sweet.
together forever, sweetheart.
Oh, wow. Oh, you pig.
What?
This is red. 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 Red makes me look bloated.
No,
you know
it
that. I
doesn't.
told you that all the time.
Look, it looks great.
Yeah, for Christmas, Willie and I are both going to get hangovers for Christmas. We're grown-ups now. I love it, yeah. Yep, that's right, Willie. You and I are both getting hangovers for Christmas. Alrighty.
Call it home.
That's not a Christmas song. That is definitely something else. Okay, let's do Sex Pistols. What the hell?
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. Fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle! A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride. As soon as fun and bright was sitting by my side. My horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his lot. Until we hit a stairway back and then we end up shot. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Well, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Well, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. The ground is white, go at it while you're young. Take the girls tonight and sing their sleighing song. Just get a bobtail bay to party for his speed. Hitch him to a sleigh and then you take a lead. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Now what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Now what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Yeah, I dig it. And thank you, everybody, for listening tonight. And Merry Christmas to everybody. And we're going to do... oh, man, that was pretty good. I like that. But I want to go to the next... Let's see what else I can find here. Just last minute. I don't know what to finish with. We got to finish with something good. And I can't seem to find... Oh, man. Not this. All right. It's going to be this one. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Next Christmas, we'll try to do better. Sorry, it was really, really... poorly produced. Again, I know. Sorry about that.